don't worry, it's not Armageddon, the dead haven't risen and have started to walk the earth, and cats aren't cohabiting with dogs. I just thought it was time to get stuck in and become part of this community and do a couple of group builds. Now, the only reason I haven't done group builds in the past is it's not because I'm some kind of unsociable Billy no mates or anything like that. It's just that it takes me so damn long sometimes to finish a kit that I never ever sort of gave any consideration to participating in them, because I thought, well, a month or two isn't probably going to be long enough for me, so I didn't want to start something I couldn't finish. But the little Polycarpov kind of, I managed that in a couple of weeks. And I am starting to build things more out of box than I used to, rather than super detailing. It's the super detailing that takes an awful long time. So I've got a couple of builds that I'm going to put into a couple of group builds. One being the ISM 100 Years of Bombers. So you're able to do any bomber within that period, I suppose. And I'm doing, oops, get it the right way around. This one, the Mirage Hobby 1/48 scale PZL 23B Haras Polish light bomber. I've had this for a couple of years actually. Comes with a rather lovely little commemorative coin there. So I've made a start on that one. I've done the cockpit and detailed that up. The colour scheme for this thing is Polish khaki, and I didn't actually have anything. I mean, the colour callouts that Mirage give are for Vallejo, or Vallejo, and I don't have any Vallejo paints, so I basically had to make one up using pictures that I found online, and you know, just try and do my best to create Polish khaki, as it were, which I think I've kind of done. But when I was doing my research for Polish khaki, there was one website that says it's closer to FS, and it listed the FS, the Federal Standard Number, and it says, but after about 6 months it has faded and looks more like FS, and it listed off another FS, and it says it will then fade through another range of colours and end up as being FS something else. And I thought, well, you know what, there's no way you can actually say that this is right or wrong. It's kind of, looks kind of like Polish khaki, but can you actually say that that is the definitive Polish khaki? Is there a definitive Polish khaki? I mean, okay, this is the PZ23B, PZL23B after 4 years, 3 months, 2 weeks and 6 days of service, because on the 7th day it'll be different. So anyway, that's what I'm doing for the ISM group build. And the other group build, earlier this year Annie went to the States to visit friends and family, and I said to her, well look, if you're going in, you know, if you're anywhere near it, go into that model shop and have a wee look around. That was the one where I got the Loire when I was across in the States last year, the Loire float plane. Unfortunately the shop's closing down, or in the midst of their closing down sale, so I said to Annie, look, if you're going in, see if he's got any Hasegawa Zeros. So I gave her a little list of the things to get, but didn't have any of them. So I says, well okay, use your own judgment and get whatever, you know, whatever takes your fancy. So amongst, she got 4 kits, and I did say, look, a zero or any zero. And obviously she's got it on her phone, this little list, so she's going around with the guy and she said, look, she says any zero. So she picked up this 1/48 scale monogram 0A65, which I think dates back to 1970 something or other, 1973 quite possibly. All raised panels and rivets, although I'm not sure whether the zero had raised the rivets or not, but it'll take a wee bit of work to get that up to standard. One of the other things that she got, I could actually put this into the ISM group build. It's an RA kit, 1/72 scale Nell, Japanese Legion bomber, which is quite nice actually. I'm quite looking forward to maybe giving that a go sometime soon. Remember when I was building the racer, the Quadron C450, and I said how it looks, kind of made me think of steampunk and all this type of thing, and I thought, well, it'd be nice to get another one and have a go at trying that. Now I've had a look on eBay and I've had a look at other suppliers, and I can't find this thing anywhere. And then he says, one of the kits I've got you, it's a racer. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, because I've got a couple of racers now. She says, I hope you like it. What are the chances? She actually got one of the original Williams Brothers Quadrant 450s or 460s. So I now have my second kit to do either a steampunk or diesel punk type conveyor, or some kind of kit bash. I'll do something weird with it. But who'd have thought that? But anyway, one of the other kits that she got, the fourth kit, is going to be my other group build, which is the Aaron Newlands trainer group build. And I'm going to do this little thing. It's the Cybele, is it Cybele? It could be Cybele, I'm not sure. The SI202 Hummel, little German trainer thing, a little tiny little thing. Comes in this incredibly sturdy box. It's very, very limited edition, it says. Huge box. And this tiny, tiny little sprue with all the parts on one. Oh god, oh good grief, I'm dropping everything. Hang on. Oh dear god. Oh dear, if I dropped the film. Oh jeezy peeps. Oh, there it is. Everything comes on this little sprue. That's it. It's tiny. Tiny. It's almost 1/44th scale. It's not. It's 1/72nd, but it looks like 1/44th. It's a short run kit, so it's going to need a bit of work. Some very nice detail. I don't know if this is going to pick up on the camera. You can maybe see inside the cockpit there. It's actually some nice sidewall detail actually. So I'm going to have a go with this one, and comes in a variety of different markings. Comes with a tiny little 4H fret with the seat harness and instrument panel, and comes with a vac form canopy, of which as usual you get the two. But part of the canopy forms part of the fuselage spine, so it's going to take some careful blending in. But as far as the paint schemes go, it comes with a Slovak Air Force one, which is the one I'm going to do, which is this little fellow here, this one here, which is a silver scheme. Now the thing is, I don't know much about these aircraft, so I don't know if it's painted silver dope colour or if it is in actual fact bare metal finish. Yeah, as you can see, Aaron, do you have a middle name? Does it begin with B? Because if it does, then there's your initials on the plane, which I thought was quite, and it says OK. So that's the one I'm going to do. Get started on. It shouldn't take long actually. I mean, I'm not going to do anything to it other than, you know, I've got 4H harnesses, 4H instrument panel, vac form canopy, and you know, as I say, there's very little of the thing. So that's what I'm going to do for that one. So I'm quite looking forward to getting started. Well, I've actually, as you can see, I've started on the Karas, but I'll get started on this one quite soon. So there we go. Group builds at last. I think the bomber one runs for a couple of months. I can't remember what Aaron put as a. Oh, happy birthday, by the way. You don't look a day over 60, so that's not bad. I don't know what the duration for this one is, but. Seriously, how could that take long to do? Although, well, yeah, famous last words, huh? But anyway, 3,000 subscribers, what the hell? I mean, when I started this channel, I thought if I could get to 100, I'll be doing well. 100, that'll be fine, great. 3,000, what the heck? Anyway, thank you to each and every single one of you. Whoever you are, I know some of you, but some of you I don't know. So anyway, I'll see you in an update video shortly.